What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are gonna start wiring up the SR. Am I worried for this? Very. Am I still gonna do it? Yes. So when it comes to wiring and stuff, I absolutely hate messing around with wiring and all that. I think it's just annoying. It's necessary, but it's annoying. So I am going to go ahead and start plugging everything in. Should be decently easy. I can't find my coil pack harness. I don't know where it went off of my car. So I'm gonna have to try and find that or order a new one. So yeah, I am just gonna go ahead and start plugging plugs in. Hopefully everything plugs in. I have to lift the car up to get to the starter because I forgot to plug it in and bolt the ground on, or the negative onto it when we had the motor partly going into the car. So that was kind of a dumb move on my part, but you know, it's the way she goes, man. It's the way she goes. Don't judge me. So yeah, I am just gonna go ahead and start plugging stuff in and finding stuff, and yeah, figure it out. Oh, I have one more surprise too that I ordered a while ago that I'm gonna show you guys in today's video. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so another thing to remember, I have a Wiring Specialties engine harness, so there's a couple plugs that don't get used for my setup. So what I'm going to do right now is Google the Wiring Specialties plug list so that I can go through them too, which makes it a lot easier to figure out where all the plugs go and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So if you look right here, obviously there is a unused connector. So this is for a automatic throttle body. My SR obviously has a manual one, so it uses the brown connector right there. And then this guy just gets taped up and out of the way. And then this guy plugs in here, and then we're gonna figure out all that mess now. I also have to plug in the starter, which is right there, and there's another piece connected to it somewhere. Right there. Nope. I just found it like 10 seconds ago, but now I can't. Oh, right there. This guy. This guy goes in the starter too. I think all that wiring is stuck on my alternator. God darn it. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna keep going with this guy. Okay, so the flashlight's still on, but that is a-okay. Okay, so we just got everything bolted up, minus the coil pack harness, which I need to find, the knock sensor, the knock sensor, and the O2 sensor, which I have sitting in my room. I don't really need that until it is time to, what's the word? What do I do? Oh, put my downpipe on. which I'm still waiting for. That's kind of why we've been on halt. So you guys may have noticed for the last couple days on the channel, or last couple of videos on the channel, they kind of been un-SR related. It's because I'm waiting for parts, so I don't want to keep working on the SR. I don't know, I've been really lazy about it, to be completely honest. But now we are back in full force. I'm going to focus on doing this again. Oh, so I'm going to go ahead and keep working on the SR now. Just waiting on a couple parts that'll make it super simple once they are here. But yeah, it's just been a kind of a lack of motivation, because in my head I'm like, oh, I don't have the parts, so why work on the car? But I really should be working on it so that once the parts show up, it's just like bing, bang, boom, done, plugged in, start up, boom. So right now I'm going to lift the front of the car. I'm going to have to open the garage. It's so nice. Look, garage door shut. I've never had the garage door shut since I started making videos. But it's nice. I can have it shut now when I'm just working on the front of the car. But I have to lift it up, so to make sure I have enough room and make sure that my exhaust isn't going to hit the door when I lift the front of the car up, because I need to lift it pretty high, I'm going to open the garage door. Don't think I'll roll the 240 back at all, but I definitely need to lift it. Oh, no. I left my jack over on the side of the car that you can't reach. Can't really see it. Whoa, where is it? It's right there. Can't really see it. Beside the pallet. Silly me. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get the car jacked up, and then we will continue. Okay, so the car's jacked up, and I'm going to crawl under there. Once I put the jack stands under, don't worry, they'll be under there. So I'm just going to go ahead and climb under there. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film down there, so I will probably just put down the camera, and then I'll show you what I did, because it's already going to be a tight squeeze trying to get under there and figure out where all the wiring and stuff goes. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now, and then I'll update you once I get all of that actually done. Okay, so I went ahead and got most of the wiring done. Down below, I got the lower harness connected. The only thing I'm missing now is the ground for the starter, because I can't find the nut that goes on the back of it. So I'm going to leave that there for now. Probably going to put my rad in. Not necessarily put coolant in, but I'm just going to put it in, get it set up, and sitting in there right. And then, I should probably attach my fans too. I'm definitely going to do that as well. But first, I'm going to show you the thing I bought that I was talking about at the beginning of this video. And it's one of these bad boys. So if you don't know what this is, it sits on the front of my turbo, because I don't need to run a mass airflow sensor, and I want to hear the big spoolie boy. The Chinese spoolie boy, or whatever that new meme is, or whatever. It's not Chinese, it's Garrett. It's good. So if you can't tell, the oil drain is kind of in the way for a proper intake. I've mentioned it before, I think, in a previous video. So I bought one of these guys. So this guy just sits on the front like that. So it'll still filter. Maybe not as good as a filter, obviously, but it'll filter the bigger stuff, and small dust particles aren't going to be the end of the world. So we're going to go ahead and throw this on right now. And Britt's probably going to film for me, right, Britt?
Right.
So if you don't know, brake clean is actually very good temporary lube. So I'm just going to slide this in like this. And pop it on, just like that. Ta-da! Okay, so I want to get this nice and flat. Pull that down. Nice pushed up against the turbo. And now I probably need like an 8mm. And it's that easy, it's installed. So there we go. We're gonna hear major spoolie boy action, dude. Something. So just like that, the spoolie boy has a filter on it. Not the best thing in the world, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably eventually do it, but I just didn't feel like bending this. I don't know. I felt a little sketched out by it, so I feel like that's a little worrying, because like, wouldn't your oil dipstick read different if it was straighter or anything like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy, but yeah. So that is now all good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my rad in now. It's right here. It's a Mishimoto rad. I got it before I put the So I got this right when I got the SR. So it's still good. I've only had, actually no, did I get it when I first got the SR? I can't remember. I don't know, I got it at some point. So we're gonna throw that bad boy in, throw my fans on. They're two 10-inch boyos, and then we'll maybe throw some coolant in it today. I don't know, probably not actually, because there's no point. But yeah, so I am content with where we are at. I think next video we're gonna do some install stuffs for fuel stuff, and yep. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the rad in now. Okay, so I got the rad in, so now I'm gonna throw my fans on and then put the fan shroud back on. Ow, I don't know if you just saw me bash my hand, but that really hurt. Oh! Okay, so this is my fan setup. It's a dual 10-inch fans, blah, blah, blah. So as you can see here, this is the positive wire, and then here's the ground wire. And for the ground wire, I actually ran it through a temperature control unit. So this is the temperature thermostat. Basically, it's connected to this box, so the ground runs through that. So if I throw this guy on here, and then I have, oh no, sorry, other way around. I think we can test it because it'll just reverse the polarity if I put it on the other way. But yeah, so by putting this on here and then disconnecting the grounds, when this is turned, I think it's on the coldest setting now. Yeah, so when I have it turned this way, the colder it is, the fans will come on. So yeah, you just set it so it's at the right temperature. And then this guy goes in here like this and goes through my rad, and then I just throw the cap on this side so that the air on the coming in towards the rad won't affect this. So yeah, that's my fan setup. Pretty simple. I want to run a switch also, because I know I can do that, I just can't remember how, so that I can also just turn on the fans whenever I'd please to. I am going to go ahead and just get this all set up, and then we'll probably end it there. Alright you guys, so I have my rad setup done. I got my fans all plugged in and everything. Obviously I can't test them until I plug my put my battery back on and I actually have power to the car. I don't want to mess around with that until I get all the wiring done. I just have to connect my starter. Like I said, I'm missing the bolt for it, and then knock sensor, a couple stuff like that, and then I'll be good to go. Other than that, I think that's everything I'm gonna be able to do today. But yeah, as per usual, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Share it too. Y'all gotta share it. Share the love. Let's make a good community here. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.